Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Walk with Regis, a slushy, wintry edition. Today is Saturday, March 4th. Today, the weather, the highs will be in the high 30s, and the lows will be in the low 30s. As you can see, we got coated and blanketed again after it just went away. But this one's not a slippery coat. It gives a satisfying crunch, crunch, crunch when you walk down on it. And I see little tiny specks against my screen, which means it's very lightly drizzling or something. Alright, so I guess the first news story of the day will be the one that everybody's talking about, one I don't need to look up because everybody's talking about it. Firefighters battle 4-alarm blaze downtown Buffalo at DC Theatrics. One firefighter was killed in a line of duty battling the blaze. Rest in peace to him. My condolences to his family. He was 37. I guess he had been in the structure when the second floor collapsed. And I've seen videos of this tragic event. There was some kind of an explosion that forced a tremendous amount of fire out the front doors and blew debris everywhere. That must have been when the floor collapsed. And of course, this happened during the day, so there's a lot of people out and about filming with their cameras and watching, and lots of witnesses. His name was Jason Arno, the firefighter who died. Alright, let's see. Okay, donations, fundraising effort for the family of the fallen Buffalo firefighter Jason Arno. An outpouring of support is coming from Western New York community in the aftermath of the massive fire at 745 Main Street in Buffalo that took the life of 37-year-old firefighter Jason Arno. Arno was survived by a wife and a 3-year-old daughter. Words can't describe the devastation and sadness that we are feeling right now, said Veronica Ventresca, president of the Buffalo Professional Firefighters Local 282. It's just unimaginable, it's shocking, and they're just so distraught. Ventresca said they're in a process of setting things up for a proper send-off for their brother. This includes fundraising efforts to support his family. I hear Canadian geese. Western New York is just such an amazing community. People want to help. We are accepting checks at the Union office. The address is 500 Southside Parkway, Buffalo, New York 14210. You can mail it or you can drop it off your donations. They also accept Venmo payments. The address for that is at IAFF 282. That's all going into an account. That's all going to the family. It's all for the family. We just want to make sure they're well taken care of because of this tragic loss. Look at you, already trying to cut your walk short. Alright, let's see what other news stories we got. Crows. Look at the pretty crows. Upscale Buffalo hotel wants an insane asylum reopening with a new name and a new owner. The story of the property at the National Historic Landmark Richardson Olmsted campus in Buffalo, New York has had dramatic ups and downs, most recently having closed its doors in 2021. Today, however, it has a fresh new beginning. Once the neglected Buffalo State Asylum for the Insane, the sprawling building at 444 Forest Avenue was transformed into Hotel Henry, an upscale hotel that opened in 2017. It soon garnered national acclaim and was named one of Time Magazine's 100 greatest places in the world in 2018. The 88-room hotel became a popular spot to get married, have baby showers, and book romantic getaways. Then the coronavirus hit in 2020, and businesses shuttered around the world, including the Hotel Henry. Despite the property's popularity, the lost revenue due to the COVID-19 restrictions proved too much, and the business closed in 2021, leaving workers without jobs, vacationers without rooms, and soon-to-be wed couples without wedding venues and their venue deposits lost. In stepped Douglas Jamel, a Buffalo developer who owns several hotels and properties across the Queen City. According to 7 News Buffalo, Jamel signed a 99-year lease on the entire 436-square-foot Richardson Olmsted campus. His first order of business as the hotel's new owner, he personally distributed reimbursement checks to all of the couples who lost their deposits. Now renamed the Richardson Hotel, it has reopened its doors to guests. Karen Olzak, the general manager, told News Buffalo that the hotel already has reservations coming in. Jamel has plenty of other plans for the building that comprise the 40-acre complex. Buffalo News reported that he plans to turn 7 deteriorating brick buildings into 250 new apartments, which will help the hotel's slow season. Well, that's a brilliant idea. I kind of wonder. That's one of our BMHA people. He's probably driving around assessing how bad it is. But then again, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Makes me wonder, though, what he's doing different than other hotel manager who, I guess, didn't have any money to continue the hotel business and had to close his business. Why didn't this guy lose money and close his hotel business? Is it because he has rental properties? It makes me wonder. I bet you that's it. I bet you he owns a bunch of rental properties. Probably like apartments and condos and shit. Come on. Well, don't complain to me your paws are cold. You're on purpose walking in the snow. Main Street building had no city permits for work to be done prior to deadly fire. That probably happens more than this news app thinks it happens. I just gotta wait for the article to load. Which it should load immediately. It shouldn't even take this long. Let's try again. I wonder if my internet is on. Yes, the internet just loves to turn itself on. And when the internet turns itself on, and if I'm out of a Wi-Fi range, then of course it takes forever to load anything. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Nothing. Well, I guess I can only read the title of this article. It's not going to load for me today. Hey, we got a couple coming towards us. Let's get off the main road. One's a snow dozer thingy. I got the camera aimed. Let's wait. Well, it happened again. Somehow my news app switched over to the screen my camera was on, which of course stopped the camera. Not something I asked to do, but you know, it happens quite a lot with me. So, sorry. I had to stitch these two together. I have to edit these to be stitched together. And you missed it. The guy drove by and I showed the camera to him. I showed you him in the camera. He smiled and waved. I smiled and waved. He's a friendly guy. But of course, not on camera because I didn't notice that the stupid news app switched from the left screen to the right screen, which effectively eliminated the damn video. And the article still wouldn't load. And I was just explaining about how my internet likes to turn itself on and ruin things. And if I get out of range of said internet signal, then nothing wants to work. Because no internet. Well, I didn't ask for internet. I asked to use my cell phone service that I'm paying a lot of money for. Alright. Someone is desperately trying to end their walk early. And he knows all the routes to go down to end it early. Look at this. Come on. He recognizes his daddy, who's over there searching for cigarettes because he's nicking. He was supposed to have quit on January. This is the result of him quitting. Him walking around looking for cigarette butts because I don't have any money to give him anymore. Yep, that's the result of him quitting. He's still smoking. Still smoking. What are you doing? Why are you going over there? Go this way, this way, this way. I still can't believe I have to stitch this video together. Alright, let's see if this article loads now. I exited and re-entered the article. Okay, it's not even letting me click on it. Let me enter and exit the article again. Hush. Hush. Come on. Come on. Go. Okay, now my news article isn't loading at all. No relevant articles. Try again. Why isn't there any relative articles? Why is nothing loading? Come on. I can't read any more news articles, guys. It's not loading. So let's see. Not only did my video get affected, but now my news article is affected. You know, simple, normal, daily things that I do twice a week suddenly failed. Just out of the blue for no reason. And I'm not expected to react. I'm not expected to get angry about this kind of shit. Let me try to clear cache. Maybe that's it. Clear cache. Alright. Now let's try that again. And still not loading. Still giving me the loading symbol with a blank screen. I probably have to restart my damn phone, which is annoying. I shouldn't have to restart my phone in the middle of a walk while I'm recording a video just so I can read some news articles. It's not letting me click on any of the news articles. It's not letting me see any new ones. I don't understand what's going on. Do I need to uninstall, reinstall? I have exited and entered the article after turning off the Wi-Fi because I wasn't anywhere near my home Wi-Fi, and nothing is loading. I know as soon as I get home and get done with this video that I now have to stitch together, I'm gonna have to restart my phone. I'm sorry, guys. I really was gonna read more articles, but I have no way to read more articles. You know what? I have an idea. It's not local, but it's something. All right. Let me see if I can find anything. Whole life has been a lie. Restaurant worker shows how restaurants have been tricking customers into what? Tricking customers into thinking their fajitas are sizzling. A TikToker gave a behind-the-scenes glimpse at how fajitas really sizzle at a Mexican restaurant, and commenters revealed that their minds were blown away by the revelation. The video was posted by creator Salah Ibrahim, who had garnered more than 1.2 million views since he first posted the clip on Wednesday. According to the caption, it was shot at a Mexican restaurant at Memorial City in Houston, Texas. In the video, the creator holds up a plate of fajitas for a waiter who looks to be wearing a GoPro camera or some type of similar device. From the waiter's POV, we can see the creator pouring water out of a squeeze bottle onto the plate, and then the waiter takes it in all its steaming and sizzling glory through the restaurant and to a customer. The video was a revelation for some. So wait a minute. Bro just gave out a trade secret, one commenter remarked. I didn't even think of this. I just assumed the food was hot as hell. A further commenter took it to a whole new perspective changing place, remarking, my whole life's been a lie. For some, the secret getting out meant that they maybe can have fajitas without the sizzle. As the commenters revealed, the sizzling aspect of fajitas isn't universally beloved. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe that restaurant uses water to make it sizzle. I don't understand. Because when I get fajitas and I go to touch it immediately after it's brought out, it is incredibly hot. It does feel fresh off the... How does adding a little water make it sizzle? I don't know. And it doesn't taste watered down either. It still has all of its juicy flavor. Well, there's something to chew on and think about. And that's the end of this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't, slam the dislike button. Share if you guys want to. Subscribe if you want to. And me and him, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully with easier way to read the news articles. Regis, come on. Where are you going? Regis, speak.